Hey everybody, welcome back to Simple Outdoors. I'm camping. I got my backpacks here. I've been here before once and I loved it. Sorry for the wind. The weather said it wasn't supposed to be this windy, but it's still beautiful. Got all my gear. The car's just maybe like 20 yards over there. It's supposed to be 49 Fahrenheit today, 35 tonight, 60 tomorrow. No one's around. I'm at the one of the sites here. So last time I had my tent here with my tarp. I think that's the best bet. I'm gonna probably angle it down this way for the wind. I don't know if I'll have a fire tonight. There is a burn ban, but there's exceptions where you can have a fire in a designated fire ring, and it can't be more than a couple of feet in height and width and all that. So we might have that, I'm not sure, to cook my burgers. If not, if the wind picks up, I'll use the stove underneath the tarp. For right now, I gotta get all my gear unpacked, set up my tent, sleeping gear, and the tarp. It says it's not supposed to rain, but it is cloudy. It looks like it's gonna rain. But you know how this goes, trying to set up the tent and the tarp, and then the wind starts blowing on you. So let's get started, shall we? I think I'll have my tent right here. I'll start putting the tent up. Let's do this. Well, I got the tent set up. It's the Nature Hike Cloud Up 2. I'm gonna have to put the tarp up. And you know, the usual, all the electronics, lights, sleeping bag, air mattress, foil mat, clothes, all the good stuff. Backpacks are in the tent, so now I just gotta do the tarp. Sun's kind of peeking out, but I want to get this tarp up just to block the wind and maybe if there's some rain coming. So let me do that. Well, I think this is the worst tarp setup I've ever done. Sorry for the wind. It's 20-mile-an-hour winds, and I just couldn't do it. It took me forever. I got a stick there with a hat, prop that up, trying to block the wind. It is what it is. I'm done messing with it. It'll block the wind a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but if it rains, I got shelter. It's just exhausting trying to, it's like a parachute. It's like a parachute. It's the best I can do. I'm done with it. I'm done messing with it. I just want to relax. I'm going to get a Monster coffee. I mean, it's gorgeous out here. Water's pretty high, a little muddy, murky. I do have my water filter, but I got 2 liters of water. So if I didn't prop this up, it would be really low and I couldn't sit inside. But now I have a gap under there for wind. Can't win. Can't win with the wind. Hey, I should make a Simple Outdoors t-shirt. It says, can't win with the wind. There's some boats out there, and I'm on a little hill here. So, So let's pop you guys up here. going to be really windy. They say, I don't know. You can never rely on the weather app. So, I had a Monster Energy earlier when I got here because I wanted one. But I'm going to have another one. And I'm going to relax. Okay. Salted caramel. Cheers, everybody. It's good to get out though. Nice and refreshing. Cheers, everybody. Now it's time to relax and do some wonderful camping. Everything's organized. I have some hamburgers to cook tonight. I don't have a frying pan, but I do have the pot, which is kind of a deep frying pan. I can cook one burger at a time. I don't know about a fire. It's pretty windy. Soil's all wet though, but we'll see later. Might have to stake these two down lower to block the wind. So maybe I'll do that and enjoy my coffee. Sun's out though. That wind is horrible. Setting up the tarp. Man, there's gotta be an easier way. I'm the only one that has trouble and a hard time putting up a tarp in the wind. I'm doing something wrong. Maybe a ridgeline rope underneath, like a hammock, and plop it over, stake them down, and then adjust them. I don't know. But doing the two end corners first, and then doing the side stakes with this wind. Should have probably staked those down first, and then those two sides, and then that side to the tree, and then adjust it. Because the wind, I don't know. It's up. I got a little wind block, a little shelter. It's all I need. I'm gonna relax because that took a lot of work. Well, I made the fire ring. Looks really nice. Got some firewood. Tarp sucks. The wind's supposed to die down after 7. It's still mid-afternoon now. Sorry for the wind. I'm not going to have a fire until that wind dies down. Who knows with that weather app. It's supposed to die down tonight, so hopefully we can have a little fire. And some of those sparks or ambers might burn a few holes on the tarp. But I'll just buy another tarp. But I got like 2 or 3, maybe 4 tarps at home anyways. These have a few holes in them anyway, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit because I was finding all of those heavy rocks and cutting some firewood. Just in case, you never know. Might calm down tonight. I hope so. Because the wind chill's still a little cold. It's about 48 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, right now. Weather app's being funny. Won't download. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Still nice out though. Just finished my soda. Might be time for a hot cup of coffee. Barriers over there, cars up there. Little causeway here. And the trail that goes up around the peninsula. There's a campsite there that I showed you last time. There's a campsite way down there, but I don't know if there's a trail or if you just go by canoe here or whatever. One of these days I'll bring the kayak down if the water's high like this and go paddle down there and check that out. Got to be somewhere down there, and then up there is two more, but I couldn't find the one, and the other one was right by the road. Oh. Yeah, probably a little hot cup of coffee. I didn't bring the coffee dripper, so it's just instant with me. Well, coffee was boiling. Oh yeah, look at that. A little dark under here. Sun is starting to go down. Late afternoon. Still early. Yeah, I just checked the weather app again, and the wind's supposed to die down from 20 miles an hour down to like 5. Around 8 o'clock. It's not even 5 yet. So took me forever to set everything up, fix the fire pit, got some wood. Well, my coffee is done. Enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee in the wind. And then I also saw a park ranger, forest ranger, just making his rounds. Nice guy. Just told him doing camping videos for YouTube. I'm gonna enjoy this and relax for a little bit. Cheers, everybody. Hands are getting a little cold. I adjusted the tarp a little more. I got a little gap under the tarp here. Prop the stick up there. Just a little more room. I'd prefer less gappage under the tarp there for the wind, but I'm just finishing my coffee. Hopefully this wind will die down. I mean, I could always go in the tent, go on my phone, but I want to relax. Actually, I want to enjoy the sun that's left out there. Everything's pretty much organized. Got this stick here to prop that up a little bit. Should be alright. It's not supposed to rain between now and tomorrow night, so it should be alright. Hey, finally we can do some relaxing camping. It's still great to get out though. Still too early for dinner. I do have some gloves in the tent. Hands are getting a little cold, but I do have some thermals I can put on, or rain pants to block the wind if I need to. Change my socks out a little bit, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna finish my coffee here. Well, just been sitting here relaxing. I'm gonna have another monster. Almost time to start a fire because the wind died down. So, yeah, and then I'm getting kind of hungry. So, cheers. Not much of a sunset because of the clouds. Still beautiful out here. Cheers, everybody. It's about time to start a fire and get dinner going. Got my little cocoon in here. Thankfully that wind died down. Oh, these are good. So I have burgers. I got one brioche bun and 2 slices of bread, and ketchup, and some cheese. But I didn't have, I got a little pan I could do on the stove, but I don't have any plates. Forgot the plates, so I might just use a flat rock and wash that off, then use that for a little plate. That'd probably be a lot better than, I got some foil too, so I'm putting that on the grill, the grate. There was a couple grates there, so do that. Find a little rock for a plate, flat rock, could find that easily around here. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this and start that fire in a little bit. Barely have any reception out here, which is odd. This is a new phone. My old phone was crap. The antenna was shot. But apparently there's not a strong signal out here. Alright. I got all my layers on, except for my pants. Might put my rain pants on. Blocks the wind. And they're not real breathable, so it keeps the heat in on the legs. I got some long johns, thermal underwear. Could put that on, but sweatpants for sleeping. We'll see how it goes. I changed my socks, so they're good. Well, I'm gonna relax enjoy this and probably start that fire. Gotta find a rock for a plate. And I got aluminum foil for the burgers to go on the little grill grate over there. So that's good. We're roughing it today. No plate, no frying pan, no nothing. I got the summer air mattress. I got the fall sleeping bag and the summer sleeping bag because I didn't want to bring the winter sleeping bag. It's too big and bulky. I didn't know if the gate was open for this dirt road or not, so I didn't want to bring all the heavy stuff and have to walk back a little ways at the other spots. But turned out okay. Calmed down a little bit. I like this. Well, I gotta find the rock for the plate, start a fire, and enjoy my drink. Well, got the fire started. Just gonna make a small one tonight. The wind died down, so that's good. But those sparks will probably make more holes in my tarp, but that's alright. That's fine. Yeah, probably gonna get some holes in the tarp. It is what it is. I'll just get another $30, $40 tarp on Amazon, but I got 3 more at home, I think. Something like that. So I got plenty of firewood. I'm just going to keep it small, like this. So I sit next to the fire and get some coals so I can cook dinner. Oh yeah, fire's nice and warm now. Warm up my hands. Just a small fire, and there's the sunset. Almost time for some dinner. Look at that, beautiful. Wind died down. Awesome. Wow, that's bright. Can't see anything. Can't see where I'm going. And then this is my little cubby hole. No big fire tonight. Yeah, this is the ridge lights from Haven. Half of it broke, so I looked at it and opened it up, and it snapped. All it is a very thin piece of aluminum foil strip that's in there that holds the connectors. And if you stuff it in a little bag too hard, it'll tear. It's the cheapest thing ever. So I cut it and used electrical tape. So I got like a little more than half of the lights. I had these for the plates, but you know what? I'm going to use the lid as a plate from my pot. I'm glad the wind stopped. Had a nice little fire. There's an owl over there that's been hooting for the past few minutes. owl seems pretty close, just across the bay. Owl's been hooting for a few minutes. So just waiting for the fire. The owl. So, oh, an owl's over there now. There's one there, and one back there in that bay. Probably calling each other. That's pretty sweet. Slightly different tone on the two owls. I love owls. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy the fire, wait for the coals, and enjoy the owls. Alright, cooking my hamburgers. They're still a little frozen, so they probably take a little while. I gotta get the spoon and the fork and flip them after. But this is gonna be delicious. And I got some cheese right there. Got some onion cheddar and some ketchup. Now we just wait. Alright, we got a little grease fire, but nothing to worry about. Burgers are done, so now I just have to plate them up with the buns. Alright. Got a little brioche bun here. They're a little cold, but that's alright. You know what? Maybe I will get that rock. Be right back. Gotta have the ketchup. I got some bread here. Look at that. Alright. Ah. It's after 9. Haven't eaten anything all day. Oh, that onion cheddar. Delicious. I love the brioche buns. Those two owls were hooting back and forth, and they were getting closer and closer. And then they stopped, and then they were over there together. I don't know if they caught something and they were fighting over it, or if they were mating, but they were hooting and hollering. And then they stopped, and then I heard, I think, one over there. I don't know if they were fighting or if they were a couple. It's all quiet now. This is so good. Well, this is delicious. Gotta get some onion cheddar, some burgers. I always keep a piece of aluminum foil in my pot, just in case I needed like a windbreak around it or something, but it didn't work out too well last time I tried it. Keeps the heat in, and it melted the plastic handle on it, so I had to get a new one. Forgot the plate and the frying pan. I knew I was bringing burgers, but improvise. I got a little flat rock. I didn't bring the other little frying pan, but I got a little pot here. Alright, I'm gonna finish these and I'll be back. I didn't bring any of those s'mores bites. I do have a little dessert, but I'll see you in a little while. Well, dinner was delicious. Finished both burgers. Went down to the water, washed all my my forks and spoons and my pan. Just enjoying the fire. Trying to watch a couple of videos. I gotta change the battery on that in a minute. I don't know about any snacks. And then it's bedtime. My stomach's digesting that food though. It was delicious. And then just having some juice. And that's about it. Just relaxing by the fire. Nothing else better than that, huh? So I'll probably see you during snack time or when I decide to climb into the tent. I just had a honey bun over the fire because they're a little cold. I'm gonna have another honey bun over the fire. It was good. It had that little fire smoky flavor. Alright. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna try watching one more video. Let this fire die out and probably climb into the tent. It's getting late. Heard some of those chirper derpers, whatever that is. And some owls, that's it. Some owls. Other than that, it's nice and quiet out here. I heard a fish jump. That was it. The honey buns, do it over a flame. Wood fire. If they're cold or chilled, if you don't have a microwave and a jackery, next best thing. Alright. I'll probably see you in the tent, guys. Man, that light is bright. Well, I'm that light's bright, sorry. I can adjust it, but I don't feel like doing it. Well, you know, the usual routine. The fire's out, owls are hooting, I'm in bed. I watched a few videos out there after the snacks, but it was just buffering and service isn't the greatest here. So it's late. I'm heading to bed. If anything happens, I'll let you know during the night, and probably doesn't. It never does, of course. So I'll see you all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I slept fantastic. The sun's pretty bright. It looks pretty decent out there. Listening to the sounds of the waves, the slight waves of the water. That's very relaxing. Now I guess it's time to get up and make some coffee. Need some coffee. Alright, well, I guess we should go out there and see what it looks like, right? Come on, let's go make some coffee. Coffee is hot, ready, and it's gonna be delicious. Good morning, everybody. Slept pretty good. Looks like a beautiful day. I think it's supposed to get up to 60 Fahrenheit today. Not quite sure. Maybe in the 50s. Heard some owls last night. Heard some bumblebees this morning. Couple birds. No geese though. That's surprising. Well, after back and forth of emails, the Haven company is going to send me a new Ridgeline light LED strip. So we'll see if that comes in the mail. A replacement. So after fighting for them for a few weeks, I like this tent, but I don't know if I would take it on like a week-long canoe trip, because there's a lot of stakes and guy lines. 3 pieces to it: the rain fly, the mesh tent, and the ground sheet. It always has to be adjusted, but if I do, I'm gonna have to patch a couple tiny holes in the mesh, because they're just big enough for like maybe a little bug to get in. But it's mostly on the screen door, I guess, from just going in and out all the time. That is delicious. It's hot too. Cheers, everybody. Yep, that's hot. I don't think I'm gonna have a fire because I don't have any small twigs or logs, except for those, and those are a little wet, and the other ones there will burn forever, and I don't want to do that. It's a beautiful spot though. I haven't used my drone in a long time, but we did have a harsh winter. I have to charge the batteries. Apparently you gotta charge the batteries the night before you go out and use it, because if you charge them and then go out 4 or 5 days later, they automatically discharge for safety purposes. Fancy batteries. But I haven't flew the drone in forever. It's gorgeous out. Yeah, nothing beats having a nice cup of coffee outside in the morning by the water. Beautiful out. Can't wait for summertime. Get the kayak out and do some camping in the kayak, do some fishing. Well, folks, you probably know what's next. Enjoying my coffee, relaxing for a little bit, and then packing everything up. So I'm going to do that. Enjoy my coffee. Probably slowly pack everything up. My absolute favorite. Look at this though. It's awfully quiet right now. A little better than all that wind last night. Wow. All right. Oh. Well, good morning, everyone. Cheers. I'm going to start packing up in a little while. Well, everybody, I got everything packed up. Got my backpack there. Leave no trace. So, thanks for joining me on Simple Outdoors, everybody. Hit that like button, hit the bell for all notifications, and hit that subscribe button. Really helps. This has been really great, relaxing. Now I get to go home, edit this video. It's beautiful out here. So thanks for joining me on Simple Outdoors, everybody. I love all of you. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.